Hi, it's Liz. Today we're going to do a bulldozer embroidery pattern. We're going to be doing it on felt again using the Glide embroidery thread. So because I don't do my own digital files for embroidery, sometimes it does come with a PDF file that does list the steps with the colors, and other times and most times it does not. So usually with my first run, I don't really know exactly how it's going to look, but I can just do a first run and test out the colors and then make and adjust accordingly. So that's what we're going to do today, write down each individual color and step and where it's located so it's nice and easy next time I make it. Okay, so this is the file that I'm going to be embroidering. It's a bulldozer, and so it has this as one file and then the square border as another, just because the bulldozer doesn't have a big enough edge or border on its own, so I wanted to make sure it was well enclosed. And this one is, I'm going to be using the 140 by 140 millimeter hoop. So I do have a tearaway stabilizer on it. I'm going to use some 505 adhesive spray, and then I'm going to put one piece for now of white felt on it. So number one is supposed to be this color. It's called Ash Mist on the computer, but it's kind of a gray blue. I don't know if it's going to start with the like smokestack or if it's going to do an underlay underneath. So what I'm going to do first is just do it in white, see how it looks, because if it's an underlay before the yellow, then that'll be good. If it's in white, if it's not, then that's fine. The chimney stacks can be white. So I thought it was going to do an underlay, but it's actually just the stack, the smokestack plus the wheels. So that's what that first color is. So the wheels and the smokestack. So there is, next color is a blue door. So I'm going to use the cloud blue thread. Alright, the blue door is done. Now I am off to the yellow part of the bulldozer. So I'll be using, we'll probably be using the Lazy Sun color. Alright, so the yellow is all done. Now moving on to black, which I think is going to be the outline around the tires and then some detailing upon the body. The black looks so good, and there's like so much detailing that it looks realistic to a bulldozer. Okay, it's telling me now light gray. I think it's gonna do this part right here, and we are halfway through, I guess. Alright, so it went here and then it went up there. So we're gonna be making the bucket basically. It says to use like an orange, but I only have like a pumpkin orange, like a neon fluorescent pumpkin orange, so I don't think I want to use that. I think I'm going to use this brown color. I think it was called Sandcastle, so we're going to use that instead. So I really like that color. So the next one is going to be just less a blue color, just for the light. So, and then I go back to black. It's kind of interesting. So there's going to be patterns here for black, which I don't know why I couldn't have had the black carry up to here, because the yellow was already on here when this black was going. All right, so on to blue. I'm just going to use that same color of blue that was on the door. Okay, so the blue was really simple and easy. All right, now on to the black detailing. So I did notice it does need a black spot on this brown, so it did need to come back around, so that's why. So the bulldozer part is done. It looks so good. This little one had to go through like 3 layers of thread to be completed, so that's why it had to do the black at the very end. So now it is actually all about the border. So I'm going to make sure that this is all laying flat before I do the border, and then I'm going to make sure I have black bobbin thread. And I was thinking either I was going to do a white or a black border, but I think I'm going to stick with a black border just to see how it looks. So I forgot to mention that I added another piece of felt to the back, and now we're going to do the border. It looks so good. You can see that there is a little bit of pulling that happened. I'm not too sure. It's hard to tell because now the backing is on, so you can't actually see maybe what was some of that detail, but take that off. So I was worried about this corner puckering up a little bit because when it was going around, it was just puffing up, but it really mellowed out, which was nice. It makes it a bit tricky because usually you would have maybe an outline closer to the bulldozer, so it is something because there is a lot more white space in there. So I cut it out. I just freehanded the cutout, so you can kind of tell I need to clean up some edges. So I am very happy with it. I did want to measure it. All right, 6 inches down, 6 across. So it took 39 minutes total. So a bit longer than a lot of the other ones I've been doing. There have been more around the 25-minute mark. I really like it. I think it'll be great as a felt story. What do you think? So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.